All right, guys, so notifications on the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max here in the US. Notifications, I've got them set up. I'm getting the notifications. So let's do a quick notification test, and then I'll go through the setup and show you guys that everything kind of works, okay? Or how everything works. So let's do a phone call here. So you guys see I got the phone call coming in. Okay. Let's do a text. Pops right up there. You guys can see it. I've got WhatsApp. Pops right up, WhatsApp. And then my main one that I had a hard time doing was Gmail. Gmail hates popping up. So let's test to make sure I've got it working, and not just working, but popping up on the lock screen. And boom, pops right up. Guys, I am like stoked that this is working, because this is the Chinese ROM. So if you guys are getting it here in the US, we all know that in the US, the Chinese ROMs, they struggle in the US market because of notifications, because of compatibility. Now, as far as games and all that, that's another issue that we're gonna talk about. But for notifications, like I said, I seem to have everything coming in. So here's how I did it, and here's a few things that you guys can try. So when you guys first get this phone, you go to Play Store, okay? Well, when you first get it, if you have all the Chinese apps installed, you need to go to this Mi App Store, the Get Apps. And then you need to download this Google Play Store. You got to download Google Play Store, okay? So once you do that, you'll go to your Google Play Store, you'll sign in, okay? The first thing that you guys need to do is download an app called Carrier Services, okay? Now this phone is on Mint Mobile, and my other phone is on T-Mobile. So this is all, as far as T-Mobile, Mint Mobile, I believe AT&T also will work. I don't think that Verizon will work for these notifications for the Chinese ROMs. So Carrier Services, install the Carrier Services, okay? And then go and download all your apps. Go download Gmail. So now you're in the regular Play Store. You're gonna download Gmail, all your WhatsApp, just like you normally do, okay? All right, so you've got all that. You've got those downloaded. So first and foremost, and I don't know if you need to do this, but I do this. I'm gonna go into Settings, okay? I'm going into Apps, and I'm gonna find Carrier Services, okay? And I'm gonna hit Auto Start on, Permissions, and go through all of these, right? And I'm turning all of this on while using the app as much as I can. If there's always on, I put always on. If it's while using the app, I put while using the app. So I do all of this for Carrier Services, okay? All that, then go battery. Well, you go, let's see, apps, go back to your Carrier Services. Then hit battery, storage, notifications, click everything to yes, okay? All right, now all your other apps, this is gonna be the same process for all of them. Let's do Gmail. So Gmail, I'm gonna either long click on the app and hit info, or you can go to Settings, Apps, and go to Gmail. Okay, so battery, I'm gonna put no restrictions. It's gonna say battery saver recommended. That's what it's gonna be set to when you download the original app. I'm gonna set it to no restrictions. And this is for WhatsApp, for Android messages, for which Android messages was the text that I had coming in. I've got it set up as my default text app. So for every app that you wanna get notifications, go into the app, go into settings, apps, go pick your app or find it or type it in, battery, no restrictions, okay? Then, app behavior records is just your records, it's nothing. Auto start, you're gonna want auto start on. Permissions, everything on, okay? While using the app, always allow, always allow, always allow. Now, I didn't check return blank messages. You can, it hasn't messed with me at all, okay? And then I click, once I'm done with this, I click other permissions, okay? And then all of these, I don't know, so some of these to me sound like they should be just garbage and they shouldn't do anything. Nah, make them go while using the app. Always allow. Manage chain start, allow Gmail to launch other apps, yes, right? So battery, for all these apps, you wanna go to app, then pick the app, battery, no restrictions. Permissions, allow all. Notifications, yes, right? All these are gonna be clicked off. You're gonna click on. Notification badges on. Floating notification on. All of them on, okay? So then you've got your standard, your notification is gonna be broken down by your email accounts, okay? Go in here, floating notifications on. You want this specifically on the lock screen. Click that and go show all notifications and their contents, okay? Boom, floating notifications on. Miscellaneous. Attachments, right? Other notifications, on, floating, on the lock screen, right? Okay, additional settings in the app. So this is for your every app. So let's go WhatsApp. Same thing, I go battery, no restrictions, all right? Auto start, permissions, all permissions. Other permissions, all of them. Make phone calls, everything I can. Okay, WhatsApp. Android messages, same thing. Auto start, permissions, notifications, yes, everything. Incoming messages, floating, and don't be afraid to go into these deeper menus, okay? Incoming messages, floating notifications, yes. Now, background tasks, I actually leave off because it'll give you a notification. Sometimes it gets too good, you guys. It'll give you a notification if it's thinking about some in the background. So I leave that off, but that's on you. So then the other thing I had to do for my Gmail specifically, Gmail is like the worst app on these Chinese ROMs to get working. And in my Vivo X200 Ultra, it just started working randomly, which I honestly hated. For me here, I went into my Gmail, okay? And I go into your settings, go into your three line menu, okay? And then scroll past all your stuff. I got a bunch of folders. This is my work email, so I got a bunch of folders. And go to settings. Inside your Gmail app, go to settings, okay? General settings, manage notifications, show notifications, all of this, right? It'll take you back to that screen, okay? So you'll have that. And then click on your email, specifically your email, okay? The email that you want. Because in your Gmail, you'll have general settings and then you'll have your email addresses, okay? So in your specific email, not general settings, in Gmail, the app, in your email account, you're gonna go prime inbox categories, right? There's all your categories, notifications. All, and then inbox notifications. Now mine didn't work until I did this. This is the screen you're gonna have sync messages, label notifications, and notify for every message. So I checked notify for every message, okay? That is the thing. I had all my other things checked, like my auto start, all my permissions checked. I still was not getting emails. When I checked notify for every message, that's when I started getting them. So when you guys are done turning on all your apps and all your auto start and all your permissions, also go back into the actual app, into your Gmail app, scroll all the way down to your Gmail settings, then choose the email account that you want to mess with, notifications, manage notifications, mail, floating notifications, turn that on, okay? Inbox notifications, notify for every message, okay? Turn that on. And so right there and then, again, we can do the test. As you guys can see, we've got everything working. I'll do it again. Okay, that's a call. Text comes right in. Now this is through Google Messages. I changed Google Messages to my default app. And then email. Boom. Boom, baby. I love to see it. I love to see the notifications come in. So if you guys are getting the Chinese ROM here in the US, I believe you can make the notifications work, push notifications when they come in to alert you on the lock screen, on the always on display. These are just some of the steps that you guys might have to take to get there. So thank you for tuning in, and we will have more videos coming up. Thanks, you guys.